Yo, what up? So I want to rap with y'all about something, man. You know what I mean? It's about making music, right? So I'm starting to realize that good music ain't on what you make it on. It's pretty much the vibe that you feeling at that time. You feel me? So what I mean by that is, like, I like using my home studio. Well, I call it my on the go studio. You know what I mean? My on the go studio, I think I make better music on that because I be in different places, you know what I mean? And I'm just like vibing at the time. Like, it's like I'm up and I'm ready to make music, you know what I mean? And another thing is that when I'm inside my big studio, that by me having all that equipment, I feel like I gotta do the most. You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody else had that problem, but when I'm inside the big studio, I feel like I gotta make a banger because I'm in here. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a pressure, and especially by me having all that equipment and stuff, I'll just be thinking that people expect me to come out with like the best crap. You know what I mean? I can't really be an amateur rapper in that type of environment. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not saying that it's $1 million studio, I ain't saying it, but I'm saying like just being in something that that's more put together like a studio that people expect you to at least be dropping like some type of hit songs out there. You feel me? So, but when I'm in my my little home studio, that it ain't so much pressure. It's just about I just be having fun. You know what I mean? Like I can regularly come up with anything and just be having fun for real. Like put a beat on or make a beat from scratch, and I'm just turning up. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Do anybody else have that issue? Like some people might feel like that with the MPC. That's why I think a lot of people was returning their MPCs because they feel like since they had the MPC, either they couldn't work it or they weren't making good beats. They was making better beats on FL because the standards weren't so high. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. I like the MPC because of the way I think it's easier. I think it's less work. That's why I do it on the MPC. But when I'm on my home, when I'm on my to-go studio or home setup, that it ain't so much pressure, man. I feel like I can just do anything, you know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, do anybody else have that feeling, you know what I mean? Put it down in the comment below. When you go to a big studio, do you feel like more pressure on that you gotta make something dope because of where you at, or you spending money, spending time? Or do some people already have their stuff prepared before they go in there? That's probably what I need to start doing, like making my home music at home and prepping it to go to the big studio to do the stuff in the big studio. Cause I be trying to come up with stuff from scratch while I'm in the studio. You know what I mean? And then another problem be that I have to keep running back and forth. It be killing the vibe, like running back and forth, not really having an engineer for real, you know what I mean? And then the only time I do got an engineer is when my homeboy Mike come over, and that's only on the weekends, you know what I mean? So I just don't have a random engineer in there out with me all the time. And then I could set it up to where I can engineer from inside the booth, which most of the times I do have it set up like that. But it still be certain things I have to go outside the booth to do. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think I just be expecting too much when I be in there. I be overdoing it for myself. It might be just be a mental thing or whatever. But I don't know, man. So this day 3 of the 100 days of content, you know what I mean? I just want to make this little short video. I can't make it too long because the Wi-Fi here suck. It is no good. You feel me? Do not go with that T-Mobile internet, bruh. You feel me? The upload, not downloading and watching streams is good, but upload speed is terrible. All right. So, yeah, man. That's all. I just wanted to rap with y'all about that and what y'all think about it. I think I make better music when I'm outside of my studio. Peace. Love.